Good morning, paleo keepers, and welcome back to Newa Zoo. Today we're going to be making a enclosure for the Cynotherium. I love this creature. I love the fact they added it to the game, and it's just one of those that you hardly ever see in media. It's not really massively known about, and not you hardly ever see it. So it was nice he added it to the game. I wanted to make a very simple enclosure for it, still going in with that theme that matches the rest of the park. I'm trying not to go too crazy with these builds because you can still make a nice looking park without going absolutely mental on customization, but without also using the pre-built fences. I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't want to use the pre-built fences in this game because they actually look really nice, but nevertheless I did enjoy making my sort of prehistoric park style fences. And then this viewing gallery, it's the way I've made this is my local zoo, they have a similar viewing gallery. It's not as high up as this, but it's very similar, and I've always liked the aesthetic of it, so I thought, you know what, that's how I'm going to make it, so you can view the animals in this enclosure. That is an unobstructed view of the actual fence below. And it was really nice, simple, easy to make. I'm using the caveman wood for this, or the Stone Age, it's called the Stone Age theme. I'm using the Stone Age wood for this. It took me a while to sort out the TVs, and I know it's not completely lined up or even, but that's something I kind of like making in my enclosures, where it's not completely lined up, it's not completely even. It sort of drags attention to it almost, makes you actually look at it. If it either annoys you or not, who knows, but at least you're still looking at it, kind of thing. And that's the kind of vibe I do go for a lot of it. I could go back, I could delete things, make things even, make it look so and so, but then when you make everything look so even, either it goes one or two ways. It looks really neat, or it just looks really fabricated. Sometimes when you go to zoos, some zoos do an incredible job where they get actual contractors in and they build things from scratch. And then sometimes you get in collections where they're like, well, we could spend £10,000 on the contractor to do this, or we can get a few keepers that somewhat have an idea around the tool and get them to do it. And you know, it's not completely like a contractor would make it, and it's so it still looks good, but you can tell it's not all lined up, it's not all even. They haven't used a laser to make sure everything's lined up. But yeah, honestly, I really did enjoy making this. It has a very simple tone and does fit in with the rest of the park. Looking back at it now, just then, I might go back to and add some rails on those stairs up to the viewing gallery because it looks a little bit unsafe. But yeah, honestly, I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope it gives you some inspiration in the sense you don't have to go absolutely crazy from it. Once you've made a certain thing, you can always go and nick things. I've used the Pachyrhinosaurus shelter in this enclosure for them. And I sort of do swap things around, trade things in, and use things I've used before in the other builds previous. And it does give it that sort of, it looks the same, it all matches with the theme. Anyways, thank you for watching. Until next time, I'll see you later.